Alright guys, Vonklous here. Welcome back to episode 2 of Car Mechanic Simulator. Let's begin. We'll go to our profile. I love that engine sound. I wish the cars actually sounded like that in the game though. They don't actually sound as good as that. Alright, so if you remember at the end of last episode, in this one we have to test drive the car. And we have to replace all worn out parts, but they're not telling us what the worn out parts are. So now we have to figure that out on our own. So in order to do test drive, you go to this back door and you click on it. It's going to take us to the test drive track. We're done with the test drive. See, pretty fairly simple. Alright, now we have to inspect our vehicle to find out what's wrong with it. So for this, we won't have to lift it up. We can actually do it by just taking off the tires, because in order to get the parts off the car, you can't have the tires on it. Alright, so now we're going to click here. Looks like got some pretty dirty stuff under here. Oh, look, see, they're already telling me that one's at 13%. That one's at 21%. 79%, 68%. So we know this is bad and this is bad. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take those two off. Oops. Misclick! Misclick! You can't click on the car parts! Try to get shot. Alrighty then. Alright, so I didn't see anything else on that side of the car that was bad. Alright, so let's inspect this side. 76%, 74%, 63%. That's unknown, but that's not what we're dealing with. This is 11%. So this has got to go. Alright. So, go back to our computer. Go to the car parts guide. And scroll down. We need the right and left torsion bar stabilizers. That's what I call them. We need a tie rod end. One left. Alright. It should be done in there. Oops. Put it in the little parts. Put the wheel back on. Alright, now we're going to walk around to the other side. Take care of that side. Alright, let's go to our report. And according to that, we are done. We'll get our next vehicle. Now, when it loads in, let's see what we got. Perform an OBD scan. This is actually really simple, guys. Really, really simple. So we're going to check real quick and make sure none of those parts that we had were repairable while we're standing on this side of the garage. Alright, to do the OBD scan, we're just going to get in the car and link up to the computer right here. Let it run through this screen. And as long as it don't give you any errors, you're good. Checking errors and nothing popped up. So that's it. That one was simple. Then we'll just climb out of the vehicle. Close the door. Click on our repair order. We performed the scan. And we are done. Quick $300. Okay, guys, since we should have enough money now, and this is one thing you have to understand, you have to leave yourself enough money to operate your business. Now, in this one, we're going to repair the starter. We're not going to replace it, we're going to repair it. Alright. So, I should have enough money though now in order to, let me check and see. Yes, I do. Alright, guys, just a word of warning. If you have something here that costs $500, don't get it unless you know you got enough money to run your shop. I don't want to see guys hollering in the chat below the video going, "Ah, you didn't tell me you did it. If I spent all my money, I wouldn't be able to run my shop." Dude, common sense. Come on, guys. Alright, as I said, I'm going to go 2% cheaper from purchasing with stores. Alright, that still leaves me $670 to operate. So that's all we're going to purchase right now. Yes, I could purchase another one for $500, but with $160, I'm not going to be able to operate my store. Or $170. So, ooh, this car is nasty. Nasty, 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 nasty. Alright. Now, to get to the starter, because in this one we have to fix the starter. So we're going to come along the back, click here, and remember guys, this is another one that I don't think it will allow you to inspect it while it's on the car. See, it won't let me inspect it. Can't even inspect the transmission while it's on the car. I can inspect this. I can inspect the battery and that, but I cannot inspect the starter while it's mounted to the car. So let's go to demount. Now remember, in the bottom right corner, it will show you right here that starter was only at 6% health. Alright, now, guys, remember that the work order said that we are to repair the starter. So we're not to replace it. So we need to come to this table, click, and then we're going to click on the starter and we're going to repair it for $93. Then we're going to come back over to the vehicle and reinstall it. And we're going to collect our $100. So we didn't make very much off of this, only $7. But $7 for not much work, really, honestly. In real life, yes, you'd make a little more money than that, but alright. Now you'll notice the condition of that starter is now 100%. Alright. Close the hood. Contact the owner. Get our money. And say, I love you, baby. No, that ain't how you say it. I'll be back. No, it ain't how. Oh, heck. Ah, shit. I don't remember. Alright. I'll go ahead and do one more vehicle since those last two were pretty easy. So in this one, we're going to perform a test drive. Replace all damaged parts. Shifting gears is much harder than it should be. There's a problem. There is probably something wrong with the clutch. Okay, now we're getting into a deeper subject. Replacing the clutch, possibly. Alright, so we have to test drive the car. Couple of times when it shifted gears, you could actually see it shift really hard. Alright, so for this one, we are going to have to think we have to, yeah. No, we don't. You don't raise the vehicle first. Because you can't get the starter out. And you cannot remove the transmission. See how the starter starts blinking red? You have to remove the starter before you can take the transmission out. Well, we got to take the drive axles off. Alright. Another reason why we couldn't send the car up in the air. Alright, you have to actually escape out. I wish you could just go around to the other side from underneath, but it won't let you do that. Alright, now we have to go back around to here to get back to the transmission. Now we can rebuild the transmission. Alright, transmission is aside. Alright, so now we can go here. And guys, you want to inspect all these parts because you don't know what you got to replace here. Now see, this piece here is good. It's at 87%. So let's go into disassemble mode. Oops. Disassemble mode. And we gotta take the throw out bearing out. Alright, so now I don't think we can rebuild any engines, but we can rebuild the transmission and the starter, but they're already in good shape, so we don't need to do that. So let's go over and buy our new parts. And that's another thing, guys. Don't rebuild a part. If it tells you can rebuild it and it's in the orange, don't rebuild it unless it's on your work order for you to do so. Because you're losing money. You're not getting paid to rebuild it, so don't rebuild it. Alright, so we need a friction plate. See, if I'd have bought that other book, I wouldn't have been able to afford to buy that. And we need a throw out bearing. Alright. Now we can go back, put our clutch back together. So we need to go into assemble mode. Oops, get out of the way. Put our new pieces in. have our starter back on, and we are done. According to our book, we're done. Now I think we've made enough money now that we can get another learning book and not be in any bad shape. So let's, as soon as before I close this video down, we'll go ahead and do that. Now this is replace the battery and check the alternator. Remember how I was saying the alternator, you can't check it without taking it off the vehicle. Alright, so we're at 1900, so we can. I'm gonna buy the more income next. So now you can see I'm level 1 there and there. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button.